Breaking news: a valuable government scheme could help UK pensioners save £169.50 this year. Here's everything you need to know about the free TV licence for over 75s receiving pension credit. For many elderly people in the UK, television isn't just a source of entertainment, it's a vital link to the outside world. It offers companionship, news, drama, and a way to stay connected with society, especially for those who may live alone or have limited mobility. But with the annual cost of a TV licence now at £169.50, this essential service can become a financial burden for people living on a fixed income. Fortunately, there's good news. If you're 75 or older and currently receiving pension credit, you may be eligible for a completely free TV licence, thanks to a government-backed scheme designed to support those most in need. This initiative, supported by both the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, and TV licensing, could potentially save you or someone you care about nearly £170 a year, and over £800 across 5 years. But there's more to it than just the age requirement. In this video, we'll explain everything you need to know: who qualifies, how to apply, what to watch out for, and how to make sure you or your loved ones don't miss out on this important concession. So, let's begin by understanding what this scheme actually is. Prior to August 2020, everyone aged 75 and above automatically qualified for a free TV licence. However, that changed when the BBC adjusted its policy due to funding constraints. Now, the free licence is no longer universal and is only available to those aged 75 and older who are in receipt of pension credit, a benefit provided by the DWP to support low-income pensioners with essential living costs. In other words, just turning 75 isn't enough anymore. To qualify, either the licence holder or their partner must be actively receiving pension credit. If you meet that condition, the full licence fee, currently set at £169.50 per year for colour television, is waived, and your licence becomes completely free. This not only helps reduce day-to-day financial pressure but ensures you stay legally covered to watch or record live TV and access BBC iPlayer. Now let's talk about how eligibility is determined. There are a few essential criteria you must meet. First, you or your partner must be at least 75 years old. Secondly, at least one of you must be receiving pension credit. Thirdly, you must live in the UK, and the TV licence must apply to your main residence. Importantly, the name on the licence must match the person receiving pension credit. This is one of the key checks TV licensing uses to verify eligibility. Once those boxes are ticked, your household qualifies for a free licence. And remember, the licence applies to the entire household, so if you're living with a spouse, partner, or dependents, they're also covered, as long as the qualifying person lives at that address. But what exactly is pension credit? For those who are unfamiliar, it's a means-tested benefit aimed at topping up the income of pensioners to ensure they reach a minimum living standard. There are two parts to it: guarantee credit, which tops up your weekly income, and savings credit, which is an extra payment for those who've made modest savings for retirement. Either form of pension credit can help qualify you for a free TV licence, but many people don't realise they're eligible. In fact, it's estimated that around 1 million pensioners who could claim pension credit are missing out. So if you're unsure, it's well worth checking. Even a small award could open the door to additional benefits, including the free TV licence. Let's now walk through how to apply. The process is designed to be as simple and accessible as possible, particularly for older people who may not be comfortable with online forms. The fastest way to apply is online through the official TV licensing website. You'll need a few details handy: your national insurance number, evidence of your pension credit award, and any current TV license details if you already have one. If you're not confident using the internet, don't worry, there are alternative options. You can apply over the phone by calling the TV licensing customer service line on 300 796,071. Standard call charges apply, and staff will guide you through the process, helping to match your details with DWP records. There's also a postal option. You can either download an application form or request one to be sent by mail. Just complete the form and return it with proof of your pension credit status. Once your application is submitted, TV licensing works directly with the DWP to confirm your entitlement. If everything checks out, your license will be converted to a free one, effective immediately. If you've already paid for the current year, you may be entitled to a partial refund. The unused portion of the license will be credited back to you, usually as a direct deposit or check. For example, if you paid in January and became eligible in July, you should receive a refund covering the remaining 6 months. Better still, once your license is approved, it will automatically renew each year, as long as you continue to receive pension credit. That means no annual paperwork or reapplications unless your circumstances change. Now, what about those who are already paying but only recently qualified? If you or someone you know has just started receiving pension credit, you can still apply for a refund of the months already paid. But it's important to wait until your pension credit application has been approved before submitting your TV license claim, as this avoids confusion or delays in processing. Also, make sure the name on the TV license matches the name on the pension credit award letter. Mismatches are one of the most common causes of processing delays or rejections. There are additional concessions as well, particularly for individuals who are registered blind or severely sight impaired. These individuals are eligible for a 50% discount on the standard TV license fee, regardless of their age or income. To claim this, you'll need to provide proof of registration or a certificate from your local authority or eye specialist. For 2025, that reduces the cost of a colour TV license to just £84.75. Like the free license, this discount applies to the entire household and remains valid as long as the registration is active. And here's a useful tip: if you're registered blind and later turned 75 while receiving pension credit, you can switch from the half-price license to a completely free one. It's always worth staying informed about how your changing circumstances might open up new forms of support. Let's also address a few common mistakes that can prevent people from receiving their free license. First, make sure all details including names and addresses exactly match what's on file with the DWP. Even small differences like a missing middle name or outdated postcode can cause problems. Second, if a couple lives together and only one person receives pension credit, the license must be in that person's name. If it's under the other partner's name, the application will likely be rejected. This is a frequent oversight, but it can be easily corrected by contacting TV licensing for help in transferring the license to the qualifying person. Another point to consider is that those living in care homes or sheltered housing might be covered under a different kind of license known as the Accommodation for Residential Care, or ARC license. This allows for shared licensing at a reduced cost, and in many cases, residents don't need to apply individually. Check with your care home administrator or landlord to see if this applies to your situation. In summary, the free TV license for over 75s receiving pension credit is a valuable benefit that could save you or someone close to you £169.50 per year. That's a meaningful amount of money, especially in today's economic climate where every pound counts. Applying is straightforward, and once approved, your license renews automatically as long as you remain eligible. If you're unsure whether you or a loved one qualifies for pension credit, consider checking today. Even a small award could unlock not only the TV license benefit but also access to other support like help with council tax, heating bills, and NHS costs. Don't let a lack of information or a small paperwork issue stand in the way of claiming what you're entitled to. The process is secure, officially supported, and designed to make life easier for those who've already contributed so much to society. And with nearly 1 million pensioners potentially missing out on pension credit and by extension, a free TV license, spreading awareness is more important than ever. So there you have it, everything you need to know about how UK pensioners can save £169.50 this year with a free TV license. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe to my channel for more updates that matter to you. We bring you clear, practical information to help you make the most of your entitlements and live better every day. Thanks for watching and take care.